accept that. Trade agreement cancelled with Württemberg. There's no big surprise there because they're now at war with me. And a fleet has arrived. Not sure which fleet that is. Oh yes, this is my trade fleet. I sent them over to the Dutch East Indies, do you remember? I sent a Floyd and an Indiaman. Indiaman to improve trade, but a Floyd as well also to defend. 1464 I'm making on that route at the moment. If you remember, he's got a very, very large navy here. What's he got? He's got 12 ships there. Some of them are small ones, but he's got galleons as well, and a fourth rate as well. So he has got some pretty big hitters there, so we need to be careful. So we're now up to 1872, so that's made us about 100, hasn't it? And we're starting to get a more sizable fleet in there as well. I was hoping to get my second rates out there, but looks like I might need them now. Technology theft has failed, no surprise there, so we'll go back in there. Always goes upwards before it comes downwards for some reason. There we go. I want the irrigation to improve my land usage. Here it is. Agricultural irrigation, or whatever it's called. Okay, now let's take a quick look at that fleet that we've got. Oh, let's see what we've got around here. Large armies around here. Large armies there. Fairly large Maratha armies all over the place. What I will do actually is just bump these ships back into there. Look at this, he's not repaired that at all. He's taken it back, but he hasn't repaired it. So we're going to blockade that. Now that is good news for me if he isn't repairing his ports. That probably means he can't afford to. He's repaired that one though, of course. Now, this is his trading port. Obviously wants to trade from here. Look, that's what he would get, 4,249 plus. Oh, wouldn't be getting anything from there. But we're going to blockade that. So he's not getting any trade from there. So okay, it's not quite so damaged. This one he hasn't repaired by the look of it. No, he hasn't. And this one here, I think he kicked me out of here as well, didn't he? Oh no, we're still blockading him here. The fishery one, that's the one up here. The fishery one he did kick me out of, didn't he? So we're going to go back in there. I suspect he hasn't repaired that one either, actually. Let's have a look. No, he hasn't. So he's repaired the places that he can repair, and he's left all the others, or rather the ones that are important to him. He obviously thought I was going to let him trade. That's a bit stupid of him, I think. Right, so have a look here. He's only on a 1. He's taxing fairly decently. He's getting 2,000 from that, which is good. Clamour for reform. He's getting quite a lot of clamour from reform. War weariness as well. He's still in growth, though, in 9. But anyway, he's going to need to tie up a lot of troops in there, you see, because he's got lots of it. He's got about 12 army units in there, and they're giving him a 10 plus, and he's only 1 up at the moment. So he's struggling now to release troops from that area at all. Otherwise there'll be rebellion in the area. So that means we're tying up some of his troops to hold now some of his towns and cities so that he can still get the income that he needs to keep these armies in the field. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to look at was these ships down here. These are dhows, aren't they? I think. There must be, because they'll have been in the trading area for ages. Here we go, dhows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dhows. Now I would expect now that my ships here are close enough to be able to catch him. I really, really hope so. Because he's moved there, and I don't think dhows are much quicker than my ships. They're not quick, yes. So we can catch him, so that's exactly what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is move my fleet that I was going to send over to the Dutch East Indies. I'm going to use it over here. See what I was doing? I was sweeping along here to try and find out where his fleet would be coming in, if it did. He must have been down this corner somewhere, so I couldn't see him. And he's managed to get right past me and come all the way over here. Anyway, so a bit of prize money for us here. We've only got 2,725 in the pot, so half a dozen dhows will come in quite handy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's got 7. So 7 dhows, and they're probably worth about 400 each. So what would that be? 2,800, rounded up to about 3,000. So we should be getting about 3,000 prize money, which is okay to use my ships for. Oh, look at the massive advantage it's given to me there. Right, battle deployment is quite simple. They've already put them in some kind of an order for me, so I usually have my big hitter at the front, but never mind. I'll accept it. It's not too bad, is it? So we'll go for that. We'll just group them. Should have done that before, really, before starting, but anyhow, not in any rush. We're going to do chain shot, and we're going to hopefully just wipe out all of these dhows. I'm going to speed this up. I'll probably miss out the first part of this, merge it out, merge it back in again, so that you can see when we actually get up there to do some of the fighting. Okay, here we are, lambs to the slaughter. What I'm doing is forming my ships so that they can all get a good shot in as they go around. This should completely blow away his sails with a bit of luck. Oh dear. Oh, missed it. Sorry about that. Right. Well, that ripped away almost 2 ships, actually, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, we're going to do that with all of our boats. We're not scared of any of his ships, so we might as well just run all the way along the side of them, shooting them all as we go. Here goes the next one. We should rip this one to shreds. Right, okay, I don't know if that's surrendered or not. No, it's still firing, dismasted. Still got 2 guns on board, of course, because they're not shooting at his guns. But we have managed to dismast that one. We've wrecked this one here. Let's slow it all down again a bit, because we are doing this on extremely fast speed there. Okay. That was firing at that one needlessly there, which is a shame. It was trying to knock out sails when there were no sails to knock out. Bit of a waste there. Okay, I'm going to go all the way round. Nice arc. Did one of them die then? 2, 4, 5, 6... Oh no, that's alright. Thought I heard a bump then. That's surrendered. That one's surrendered. They've both given up the ghost, which is good. Let's have a look at these, see how long these can survive all this battering. I don't suspect it's going to be very long. Trouble is when you have them all on auto fire, you're not picking any targets, so you could find... I mean, you can do, by the way, you can alt and then right click. But I'm being a bit lazy about it, I must admit. Right, notice they can still fire, and they do keep up fire as well. They've still got 3 guns on there. I mean, I expect this fleet to become rafts very quickly. Is that another one surrendered? Yeah, it's another one surrendered, so that's 3 out of 7. I don't know how well they're doing, they're dismasted. What's this one doing? Shaken. Let's see whereabouts we are now in terms of getting round the back of them. Well, I've got plenty of time before we get there, but we'll come round a bit further anyway. I suspect they'll all be gone soon anyway. We've only got 2 more to get. Well, that one looks like it might still be... I wonder why we're still shooting at that when it's surrendered. I think maybe we're just shooting at these others and we're just getting a bit of... I don't know, what do you call it? Incidental fire, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Here we've got one. Firing. Losing slightly. Now that has got to be an understatement, hasn't it? Surrendered now? Well, I thought that was all of them surrendered. Is there anything left? Surrendered, 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 surrendered. Decisive victory. Yeah, okay. Goodness me. I thought it was going to tell me then that there was something that had got away. Because, of course, I haven't got any big ships, to chase anybody. So let's see the prize money. 3,500. Not quite as much as I'd have hoped for, but it's better than nothing. I am aware that sometimes it might look as though I know that these ships are going to appear and I plan to be in the right place at the right time. That's not true at all. I'm extremely cautious, so I'm watching for things happening all the time. So when they do happen, it's almost like I've planned for it. It's definitely not the case. Well, the other thing that has created for me is that I wanted to relieve this ship... Sorry, where's he gone? This ship up here, and replace it with the one that I've just clicked on. So that means I can now add this one to the fleet. I'll put it into here. Okay, I think I'm done for India. If I've got some spare money when I've sorted out what I'm going to do in Europe and then America, then I may well do something different.